I want to talk about again about this trend of the YouTube photography channel, because I can see how in many photography channel and in street photography channel what it matters. It seems that is always those festivals, those dynamics. I am not very interested anymore to share everything about the idea that is now proposed as a street photography. I am not interested to be associated with certain photographers, with certain photographs. I think that I make something different. I presume to make something different. By having a body of work that is consistent is more important than to respect certain aesthetics and being part of the street photography circus. Of course, Alex Street continues to propose my photography, but my photography is a galaxy, a universe of things that is not mostly is made on the street, but I am a professional photographer, I am a portrait photographer, I am a published photographer, and I am not interested to be associated with the street photography just like is considered today. I continue to see what I think about the winners of street photography festivals, but is it really important that for you? Really? Because festivals are proposed always with the same kind of pictures, with the same kind of street photography, with the same kind of judges, even the judges that more and more are look to be very they are not good, exactly like the organizers of these street photography festivals most of the time are not good photographers. And recently I met a photographer here in Mexico City, and he logged a lot about that, but it is really the organizers of street photography festival are mediocre. They are not able to produce a good work as a street photographers. So starting from that, most of the time, of course there are exceptions on that. For example, I want to say Jerome De Perlinghi is a great photographer, and he invited me to be part of the Eyes on Main Street in North Carolina in 2026, and it will be an honor to me. But there are other festivals, the typical street photography festivals that are not that are organized by someone that, to have street credibility, becomes the president of that festival. Many street photographers, many street photography festivals are simply dead. Right now they are not anymore. For example, some street photography festival doesn't exist anymore, and other ones that still exist don't show the quality, because starting from the president that is not a good photographer, that is not especially a good street photographer, the issue that I can see is that maybe they are organizing that in order to receive a street credibility that can't achieve by making photograph, because simply they can't. They are not able to produce good street photos. To produce good street photos, I want to remark, because I am a street photographer since 20 years now, and I am still present in this medium, in this thing called street photography, despite I think that my street photography is more complex than just a label like street photography. So I have seen a lot of photographers all over the years. I have seen a lot of photographers disappearing after a little bit of fame, a little bit of approval by other photographers, and then disappearing, because there is like a scale, like a line that they have success for a determined time, and then they simply disappear. I can see photographers that were also in street photography collectives making the great work, and then they simply disappear from the world. So it is important to stay, and to remain a photographer all over these years happens just only when you are able to produce a consistent body of work, but consistent not just to stay with the same, because I experiment a lot. For example, I experiment a lot with my photography. I change a lot of things. I change starting from the approach, from the settings of my cameras, changing my cameras, changing my equipment, changing my focal length, and despite that I stay. I am here. I am producing a body of work that calls the attention of clients, art directors, and photographers that want to have an experience with me, want to take a workshop with me from every part of the world. That is the real success of a photographer that calls himself a street documentary photographer, in my opinion. I am a writer, I am a photographer, I am a photo coach, and by respecting that, I am producing work. I am busy with writing books, but also as a professional photographer, making assignments for important magazines, important international magazines, and private clients. And as a street photographer, I am still here. I can remember when I started shooting at the Eur in Rome, shooting in my Rome in Italy, but right now I am in Mexico, and thanks to Mexico I achieved the fame that I didn't achieve when I was young in Italy. So I have to say a lot of thanks to Mexico for this, but I am still here. I don't need to make a street photography festival, and I want to talk about this. I shared my idea in the past to make with people. I shared my experience, my idea to make a street photography festival here in Mexico City. I am not anymore interested to do that, because my will, my desire to make that, it was to make something for the others and create a community here, and also to say thank to Mexico City. But right now I am not anymore interested to do that. Because I am seeing a lot of things that are not good with the street photography festival. I don't want to appear like the other organizers of festivals, because I don't have anything to share with them, anything, especially photography, because we are in a different photography level. I'm sorry. So I think that to watch still people proposing on YouTube this kind of content, what I think about the winners of this street photography festival or award, it is simply something that is not interesting, in my opinion, to share, because it is not there where is the street photography, the good street photography. It is not in festivals. It is not in festivals where people are participating to a dynamic that simply from the head, from the organizer, is rotten. Is a rotten dynamic, because starting from the organizer that is not a good street photographer, you know, that everything is made in a bad way. For example, they organize workshops that are proposed to a very cheap price, because the price is exactly their value. So guys, thanks for watching this. It is a little bit controversial, I know, but I wanted to share that.